Man. All right, folks, it is about 11 a.m. on Thanksgiving morning, 2025. And I'm down here hunting in this hardwood bottom with my recurve bow. And about 30 minutes ago, 20 or 30 minutes ago, two doe came walking by, and they passed by me at about 15 yards, and I shot the lead one, and I think I made a good hit on her. What I'm excited about today is that I'm using for the first time this new trad tracker by Norman Parks, and I will turn the camera around and show you what I'm talking about. All right, let me show you my setup here in this trad tracker that I'm talking about. First of all, the bow I'm using, just for anyone who's interested, is a Mountain Monarch recurve by Big Jim's Bows. And the trad tracker that I'm talking about is what you see here bungeed onto the bow. It is a string tracker, and there's a spool of thread inside of this that I attach to my broadhead where it screws into the arrow. And then when you shoot the arrow, the thread just feeds out of the string tracker. And if it works as expected, I should be able to follow the string right to the deer. So I'm going to get out of the stand here and pack up, and then we'll go see how that works. All right, so here's my tree stand, and I'm down on the ground and have found the string. If you can see it there in my hand, it's very thin, but it's surprisingly strong. And I think all we have to do now is follow the string. So I see it here on the ground. See where it went around this tree here. And we'll just follow this and see how it goes. That's a good sign. Already seeing some blood on the leaves. So I could probably follow this blood trail without the string, but you also have to imagine that this could happen at night in a much brushier area. And this thing could come in really handy. But man, I haven't even gone 10 yards from where I shot her, and the leaves are already painted. Those Simmons bloodheads open them, Simmons broadheads open them right up. Good grief. This trail is painted red, but the string's following right along with it. I imagine this is going to be pretty short. I haven't gone anywhere where I haven't seen the string, and also a lot of blood. Good grief. The string is following the blood trail perfectly. Now I imagine that might not always be the case. It could be that the deer takes a turn, and we may find out that it has. And, you know, the string gets hung up on some brush. All right. Look, I just found my arrow. Here's the string we're still following. You can see where it was tied on to my broadhead, but the arrow is painted. I imagine this deer is going to be right up here, somewhere nearby. This is interesting that the broadhead came off, but the string itself is apparently still in the deer. The string has come unattached from the broadhead, but it must be still in the deer because I see string and blood still. So I've gone about 50 yards and the string is still following the blood trail. All right, let's speed it up here. I'm looking entirely at the string, not at the blood trail, even though still blood to be seen. Following the string. All right, look at this. I'm following the string. You can see the string there, but I mean, blood is being spilt heavily. All right, walking through the woods. The string is still going. Blood trail is still immense. All right, I've come to the end of the string and I'm still on heavy blood. So I'm gonna prop the arrow up here where we lost the string and just, oh look, I was gonna say I was gonna follow the blood trail, but look, here's where the string broke, and there's this deer laying right here, 10 steps from the end of the string. Big old doe. All right, I'm gonna go back and get my bow in my pack, and then we'll pull her out and take a look. Okay, so I've got her pulled out. This is the exit hole. I knew I put a good hit on this deer. So let's flip her over and see the entrance hole. All right, this is the entrance hole. I mean, I don't want to brag, but I don't think I could have hit that deer any better. I aimed a little bit lower than that, you know, more around this area, knowing that she would likely duck a little bit, but dang, that worked out good. Well, it's been a fantastic Thanksgiving morning and a lovely day. I know it's supposed to be turkey, but I'm very thankful for this doe and the meat that it will provide. Certainly happy that I put a good shot on her and that she expired very quickly, and also only about 8 yards from a fire road that I could drive the Jeep in on. So that's going to make it a quick loading job. You guys check out that trad tracker. That was really really a neat experience. I think it's going to be super helpful. Like I said earlier, especially at night when it's harder to see the blood trail. I was super impressed by the way it worked. So I think I'm gonna keep on using it. I don't really see a reason why I shouldn't. There's not really any downsides. So that's about it. Hope you enjoyed this, and I'll paste links below where you can see where to buy the trad tracker, either from Norm Parks on his website or from Three Rivers Archery. All right, later.
Man.